good route. Let's try mountain route. Mountain. Cool. And we're on. Typical warm up first. Gradually increasing like last time. It looks quite short there actually on the side, but the difference is they're not all separate. So one block is yellow and that block is ×3, and then the green is ×3, and then the red is ×6. So that means 6 times on, 6 times off. Gradually warming up. Big one just smashing past me. So this is pretty much the same as the one yesterday. holding 290 shouldn't be that hard. Well, not for me, simply because it's still within my comfort zone. It's a bit harder. I'm not going to be able to speak fluently. It does tax your heart, but it shouldn't be too bad. Relax for a minute and then do it again. I'm going really slow, but I am doing a 7% climb. Probably just my gears. There we go. I'm on this guy's wheel now. Easy does it. Gradually going in front of him. Come on, I just really want to spank it fast. Control yourself. I am faster than him. Good, he's just in front of me. And the juice. I'm building a sweat already. Nothing too hard, don't mind. If these were intervals, they'd be cushy. That's how all intervals work. Damn. I think that was my second, was it? Yeah, so I've got one more of these. Relax. I saw the arch, so I thought I'd just smash it. There we go. There we go, gears are sorted out. I'm in my small ring, so obviously I'm going to go up one gear and increase my cadence. There we go, 95, 94. It's actually harder for me because I'm so used to pushing about 89 cadence. So the muscles that I'm using to do this aren't as well developed as if I do it at a bit lower cadence. But this is much more beneficial when you get used to it. But getting used to it is just annoying. Because you know you can go faster and easier. Okay, reduce. Okay, I've got this rest. And then I need to do 3 minutes at 250, which is pretty much just to chill out. Damn. I've got to fill my bottle up. I think I should get perfect on this one. It was nice and easy. If not, I don't understand why. When I was going to go hard, I went hard. When I was chilled out, I was easily within the boundaries most of the time. There we go. 350, nice and easy. I'm going to increase my cadence as I did last time. There we go. Slightly uncomfortable to increase my cadence, but what's going on there? 250 is one of those points where you don't feel comfortable at slightly. You will want to go slightly lower or slightly higher. You get that quite a lot with different numbers. Like yesterday, I had it with exactly 600. I wanted to go 680 or 550. But that just means you need to develop those specific muscles and make it a little bit easier. And then you get used to it. So now, I'm gradually getting used to it. Just because of the muscles that I'm using, I'm getting more recognised with that muscle, and it gradually develops. After this, I've got 15 seconds at 570. I don't know how long the rest is. But it's only 15 seconds. It's not all out, so it should be okay. Doing it 6 times, it's going to be quite demanding. Because depending on the rest period, because I won't let my heart rate go back down. Okay, the rest is 3 minutes in between. Sorry, you don't want to see this. There we go. Moving the jewels. Still wanting to work after this session. I'm not straight after, but you know what I mean. It feels quite nice actually. To do this in real life would be quite good. I'm not sure where it is actually. I think it looks like that one that's similar to an actual area is like Watopia, that's completely built up and it's fake, but I'm not sure where this is. I couldn't remember. I'm going to increase my cadence. I lower my gear. There you go. Although I was okay in that cadence, I could still feel it a bit, and I'm not recovering as much. Look how slow he's going. I think he's grinding. Grinding is basically a term that's used when you go in a really high gear up a hill, or when you just try and smash a high gear. Here we go, see? Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. Look at him spinning. Okay. That one was a bit dodgy. Ooh, surely you can see that. Over there. I prefer it to be next to my body and do that. So when I sit back like this, or try and take it off, the sweat's still warm. Because if it's not next to my body, then the air cools it down. And damn, that's cold. Okay, that was only my second one of those. Because it's in the low cog, it's much harder to hold that, like to get up to that kind of power instead of changing it into the big cog. This climb though, it's consistent, it's just 6%, 5%, 7%. All that. Really? Okay. 25 minutes. Maybe I didn't delete it. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So my other camera just cut out. I think it ran out of memory. Because I've got a small SD card in there that I got from my old phone. And the one I bought for that is now in the phone that I'm using for the camera. .200 meters altitude. That's not even that high to be fair. Considering Everest is 9,000 meters. Look at this guy. What are you doing? this place really existed, it'd be really nice. I can't remember what map I'm on. As I've already said, some of the maps are real and some of the maps are made up. But the one in London is real. But for example, Box Hill isn't there. Box Hill is like 30 miles, so about 50 kilometres south of London. And on here, it's right in the middle of London centre. Oh, but yeah, look at this. See, this is now getting to the point of, I think I need to put another layer on. It's getting pretty chilly. I'm running out of air. Obviously not because she's coming about the virtual world. There's now snow in the background. Snow on the side of the roads. Look. Ah, it's cold. See, because it wasn't connected to my body, it's just cold now, and now I just don't want to. Yeah, it's literally gathering so much sweat, it's just gross. So I've got 49 seconds. McNeese. Oh, I might get an okay on this. I'm not sure about my cadence when I'm doing those power bits. Okay, 2 more left. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Surely I've already done 4. It says 4 out of 6. Yeah, I've got nice little momentum here on 220 watts now. It's not hard for me to do at all. Is that the magnesium? Magnesium, man. He's a coming to get you. I don't know what language this is and I don't know what accent it is either. But he's a coming to get you. Irish. Irish. There we go. Pirate Irish. McNeese. McNeese odds. Iron McNeese. Irish are coming to get you. Irish, baby. Quite proud of that. Pirate Irish. There we go, it's going to hit again for the gradient. 7, 20 seconds. That looks more than 7% if we just come up with 6%. That was a good one. This can't hurt in your life. I mean, 4 to 7% for the last 10 kilometres. Shoes. Okay, this is my last burst. Downhill, minus 6%. Speed. This guy, right, you can tell he's not even, he's just free riding, because when he's not, there'll be a little blue screen that comes up right in front of his handlebars to say that he's on a workout plan. So if he knows what that means, he means that he knows that I'm not just trying to have him. Look at this downhill. You'd be freezing. It'd be fucking cool. It'd be so cool. But dangerous considering there's no bloody barriers. Hands, you know, when you go in the shower too long, or you've got to shut the bath or swimming pool, that's how my hands are going. Too much sweat. Okay, 20 seconds now. Oh, look at this though. If I was smashing it right now, I'd be going at least 100 kilometers an hour. Oh. There we go. That one is perfect as well. So now I've changed into 3 minutes at 2:45. This is zone 3, so tempo. Again, it's not that hard. Obviously when you've just done the intervals, it's going to be a bit harder to get used to. But I guess now if I can change it to the big ring. Oh yeah. Much easier. So now the next set of intervals is going to be in the big ring, 285 watts for 25 seconds. I think 3 minutes rest in between each one, so I do that 6 times. So my cadence has actually gone really down. Yeah, okay. Get rid of some lactic acid. It's like I've only done 15 kilometers. It feels so much longer. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. It's slightly longer, slightly a bit more power. A lot harder to hold. Oh. Absolutely drenched. I need to clean. The squeakiness is horrible. I mean, I'd say yeah, my chain. I keep my chain doing really well. I used to clean my bike twice a week, and when I say clean, one of those times was everything apart, put it back together again. But now, not so much. Oh, I have a nice watermelon after this. Wow, lovely. You know, when you start to get to thinking of food, so you're like, it's time to eat. Obviously, because I'm on a trainer, and I know I've got 22 minutes left, that's why I'm doing it a bit more. But when I'm out on a bike after about an hour and a half, and you don't bring any food with you, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit the wall in about half an hour. I'm just gonna slowly, gradually lose power. That's why if you're going out for more than an hour and a half, you always take food with you. So because I've just run out of water, watermelon. There's nowhere to dry my hands. Look at this sharp, 17%. Jesus. This would be so painful. I think bar hatch in Guildford and white down lane. I think there's a black down lane as well. They hit about this. 615, 16. I think parts of it are actually 20%. I mean, when I used to live in Guildford, sorry. Yeah, that was fun. The problem with hills like this, especially on a trainer, is you're just not used to going 4 kilometers an hour. That's like 1 mile an hour, something like that. And because I'm only doing 140 watts, I'm just doing so slow. So you just want to push yourself, but that's not the aim of this, is it really? So. Okay, so that's the second one. I've got 4 left. After the 4, I've got a 5-minute cool down. Boom, bam, bam. Increase. Back down again. So the arches that come up on my screen, no one else can see them. If I, oh, there we go. Oh, I stopped. But you see that little screen in front of my handlebars? Everyone that's doing a workout, planned workout, has got that. So, and everyone can see that as well. So what that means basically is see, these guys, they're just riding for the fun of it. He didn't have one on. Just quickly get back into my I was hoping to be able to do 500-600 watts coming down the hill in a minute, but as you can see, the red arch is there, and because it comes flat in a minute, I won't be able to go round. I have found a glitch in this game though actually, is when you join a race late, it puts you at the starting position and then it pushes you really, really fast up to the position where everyone else is. And doing that, you get an achievement saying that you've passed 100 kilometers an hour. You've gone further than 100 kilometers an hour. Sorry, faster than 100 kilometers an hour. And it kind of takes away the fun a little bit of trying to reach 100 kilometers a mile and trying to reach 100 kilometers mile 100 kilometers an hour by sprinting. I mean, you couldn't do that unless you were going downhill like this, but still. Okay, here we go. go, one more left. Two minutes, hopefully. Look at that. Can't see shit, mate. Look at that, group ride of cyclists. Jesus. For the lazy bastards of the place. Oh, I guess for the skiers as well. Yeah, but look, 1 minute 45 and the downhill bit's coming now. So I'm not sure, I reckon I'm going to hit the arch as I get to the bottom, which is a bit crap. Because I don't really want to ruin this and then have to go another sprint. Yeah, look, 60. Oh, I'm not impressed. 80. I mean, now would be a good time to really smash it. I should have done that. I didn't even get to 100. I can't believe I didn't get to 100 kilometers an hour there. What the hell? I was putting at 1,000 watts downhill, and before I started sprinting I was at 85 kilometers an hour. This is going to hurt. I think I screwed up my perfect. Hopefully not. Okay, that's pretty much it. I've got 3 minutes rest and then 5 minute cool down. But that was a good little double sprint though. Race winning. When I say race winning, I mean a lot of the times you need to sprint. Oh, look at all those. They were all on top of the hill. Yeah, so when I say race winning, I don't actually mean, oh, that sprint was so fast it will win a race. What I mean is, sometimes you have to sprint or catch up, like a medium sprint to catch up to the group just before the finish line. And then when you're at the finish line, you have to sprint again. It takes a lot out of you, especially considering the second sprint you have to do is obviously the one that you have to go across the line, so there's a lot more people trying to fight against it, fight against you winning. So they're all sprinting their best. And sometimes, if you're in a race by yourself or something, then basically what's going to happen is you're going to have to catch up with the group if they've just slightly pulled away. That's going to take some out of you, and then you're going to have to sprint again, and you're just not going to have enough. Look at this guy. I'd love to do that, but you know, I am on a plan. Yeah, how you do that is basically just stop pedaling. As soon as you stop pedaling, it will go into an aero tuck. Well, I hope so, anyway. I'm assuming that's how it works. Oh, I really hope that I got perfect on this. So again, I'm going 80. I thought I finished. Oh well, I've done that sitting down. I thought that was my last one. I don't know why. Okay, that was definitely my last one though. It's like I saw the red arch and I was like, hang on, that shouldn't be red. And then I went past it, and where it says rest at 145 watts, it said, don't be resting man, go 580. I was like, So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen at the end of this. This route though, amazing. I'm only putting 150 watts and these guys can't even go past me. Look at the fucking group they're in. Massive peloton. The hell. Get it together, man. There we go. You should be smashing it. They can't be going far faster than 100, maybe you're pretty much about 150 watts. I mean, because it's such a massive group, the amount of effort they have to put in is barely nothing. I mean, a lot of these people, if that was real life, a lot of them at the back wouldn't even be pedalling, they'd be pulled along. And if anyone's got like a proper Wahoo kicker, or any of the Cyclops big ones that change tension and resistance, then they wouldn't be belly pedaling anyway. Oh, that's not fair. That's really not fair. Yeah, I did fuck up, but I shouldn't have failed it. It should have been an okay. So yeah, I'm just cooling down now. I've sweated pretty much about a kilogram of water. What I do is I watch a couple of videos, and a lot of the pros, they actually weigh themselves before an event or a session and then weigh themselves afterwards, and basically that's how much water they've used, like they've sweated out or they've peed out or whatever. So yeah, a kilogram of water is a litre bottle. So normally I'm about a kilogram, maybe a kilogram and a half lighter after I've actually come out of the session. So that just means you need to fill up on water. So yeah, now I'm just cooling down. I don't have to be within a specific range of wattage. I'm just going nice and gently, and then I'm just gradually decreasing my watts within the next 3 minutes, and then that will be me done. I'm in an hour and 4 minutes at the moment. Tell you what, when I'm recording it, it does go a bit quicker than normal. Gone down to my lower gear, lower cog. Getting some of this shit out of me. Pretty slow, 16 miles an hour. Oh sorry, 16 kilometers an hour. No, you said 16 miles an hour. That's not too bad. I do like the jerseys they've got, that's quite cool. See that guy that went past? He's in the red. So he was doing a little sprint. Horrible. I'm done. How many slices of pizza? 2.7. I think you're saying 1.2? Yeah. 77 TSS. TSS is total stress score. Basically, The higher that is, the more demanding your workout has been. I just want to quickly show you something. That's how much I sweat.